welcome to my cozy corner of the internet. I always love watching Rasputin's monthly gaming wrap-up videos, so this year I decided to do my own every month. But I will actually try to post it the same month rather than a few months later. No shade. So January was a month I tried to hold on to all my hobbies as tight as I can, so I didn't have as much time for gaming as I hoped. I guess I need to let go of some of my hobbies because trying to manage regularly reading, filming videos, editing videos, staying up with latest TV shows, movies, socializing, gaming, there's just not enough time for all. So in January I only played a total of 3 games. And one of them I didn't even complete. So let's get into it. I started my month with Citizen Sleeper 2. It actually came out on the 30th of January, but I thankfully got a pre-release review key and I dived straight in. It was one of my most anticipated games of the year, and after playing it, I can say it was well deserved. I loved the first game and they really kept all the best parts of the first game and built on them. I made a more detailed video on it, so if you'd like to hear more, I'll leave that video in the description. Okay, so I want to talk about the next games a bit more in depth since I didn't play anything else. Majority of my month was spent in Final Fantasy XIV, completing the Shadowbringers expansion. Now, I was stupid and I forgot to record any footage, so I will use old gameplay footage that doesn't have anything to do with Shadowbringers. Sorry. Before talking about the expansion itself, I have to say, anytime I log into this game, I'm instantly met with pure happiness and peace. Going to Limsa, seeing all my friends there, or people that I don't personally know but constantly see through the years, it just gives me such a warm familiarity, like I'm living in a tiny seaside town, hanging out with all my friends. Now, for Shadowbringers. It was definitely the best expansion so far. I actually didn't understand what the hype was about until around halfway. I mean, I thought it was good, like really good, just like Heaven's Ward, but not better. But then something happened and perfect quests kept coming back to back with multiple voice-overed long cutscenes, and I just leaned back and enjoyed. There was a duty called Faded Memories and I had goosebumps all throughout. Post Shadowbringers was everything I could want it to be, and that ending was chef's kiss. I feel lucky and also kind of sad that I didn't complete this expansion as it came out along with everybody else, because I think then it would hit even harder. Also, having to wait years for Endwalker would make it more meaningful, I think. And now I'm planning to take a break from the game because when I play, I spend literally all my free time on it, which I know is not very healthy. And when my Final Fantasy craze was over, which takes us to 27th of January, I started playing Diablo 4. I've never played a Diablo game before, unless we count that time in 2013 when I saw people talking so highly about it, so I got it for my PlayStation 4, but after 30 minutes of playing, I got stuck, I didn't understand what to do, and I stopped. I was 12, mind you, so really I had no idea what I was going to find. I certainly didn't expect the cinematic cutscenes and the story quality. I don't know why, but I was just expecting a game where I kill enemies and loot, and that's it. But there was more. I could even mine, gather herbs, ride a horse like I was a main character in a movie. This was one of my favorite things, by the way. So cool. I also thought it would be a linear game, but it has an open world where I can explore. I just realized how many misconceptions I had about this game. Another misconception I had was I thought the game would be difficult, and when it told me to choose the normal difficulty, if I've never played a Diablo game before, I did, thinking the game has special combos or a different playstyle, but I guess what they've meant to say was if you've never played a game before, because the normal mode was just basically a clicker game. All I had to do was click. I could even close my eyes and click, 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 and still enemies would die. I mean, I like easy, no brain required combat, but if I want that, I can just go play one of my cozy, cutie games and not Diablo. And I thought, well, maybe it's just because it's the tutorial. So I kept playing and it just got easier. At one point, the game said the whole village was coming, so I fixed my posture and got ready, and there was only like 3 enemies. Now at this part I was a bit surprised by the amount of enemies, but again all it took was a few more clicks. And here in this event the game said if I kill this boss within the time limit I would complete the mastery challenge, and the boss just melted in 2 seconds. Now I'm pretty sure the game will get very hard after progressing a bit since there are so many difficulty levels, but I think it wasn't balanced enough in the early game. I'm also still very early in the game and I don't know if I'll continue playing, even though I'm enjoying my time with it. I just want to clear a few big games from my backlog this year, and so maybe starting another grindy game isn't the best idea. And yeah, that's everything I played in January. Hopefully next month there'll be more games on the list, and I hope I'll see you in another video. And one last thing, can we talk about the emotes in Diablo? Why are they so funny?
Impressive.